This is absolutely the world's strongest man. He devoured 30 pounds of beef in a single bite, his muscles instantly bulging. Empty plates were already piled up like a mountain before him. The meal Ichiryu ate today was more than what an ordinary person would consume in 2 years. He needed to absorb massive amounts of energy from food to prepare for breaking into the Gourmet Corp to see his brother, Midora. Having prepared everything, Ichiryu arrived alone at the Gourmet Corp's stronghold. His overwhelming presence made the organization's executives incredibly nervous. Sensing a powerful enemy's invasion, all of the Gourmet Corp's officers assembled there. Though they had an absolute advantage in numbers, they were nothing more than ants before Ichiryu. Yet the organization's leaders began mocking Ichiryu. He merely smiled slightly, as his purpose today was simply to have a chat with their boss. But there's always someone with a death wish ready to provoke Ichiryu. The Monkey Man monster declared that to see their boss, he'd have to defeat them first. Before the words had even settled, the Monkey Man ordered his subordinates to attack Ichiryu. In the blink of an eye, a massive gourmet tablecloth swept toward Ichiryu's feet. To firmly trap the man on the tablecloth, another subordinate blew a large bubble that transformed into a giant net upon rising, ensnaring Ichiryu inside. The duo had once used this perfect combination technique to successfully capture a level 1000 beast, but Ichiryu remained completely unfazed. The next second, the leading monkey man leaped up, ready to deliver a fatal blow to the man, but instead, he was frozen mid-air by an invisible force. The monkey man instantly broke out in a cold sweat. What was even more desperate was that Ichiryu walked leisurely toward the tent as if the sticky trap beneath his feet didn't exist. With a casual wave of his hand, he easily lifted the covering. The monsters witnessing this scene panicked instantly. They never imagined the net capable of capturing a level 1000 beast would be so easily dissolved by Ichiryu. Seeing that he showed no signs of stopping, the Gourmet Corp monsters couldn't sit still any longer. They gave the man two choices: either he could take on all the Gourmet Corp monsters alone, or they could all gang up on him. But Ichiryu had no time for their games. He decided to deal with all these annoying pests at once. Ichiryu placed his hands on his hips, and suddenly an overwhelming kingly aura burst forth. With him at the center, all objects within a 5-kilometer radius were pulled toward him. The weaker monsters could only wail in agony, about to be torn to shreds in the black hole. At this critical moment, a red light suddenly appeared in the air, and the direction of the small stones actually changed. The monsters were also pulled backward by this powerful force. An opposing energy stood in equilibrium with Ichiryu. After the storm subsided, the man knew the Gourmet Corp's true boss had finally arrived. A pair of scarlet eyes in the darkness made all the Gourmet Corp officers tremble. This was Midora, the shadow ruler behind the Gourmet Corp. The two were once brothers who had faced death together, but they had taken different paths due to their individual beliefs. Ichiryu's purpose for this visit was simply to invite his brother to dinner, but this guy could eat a lot and never paid the bill. Midora flatly rejected Ichiryu's invitation because he wanted to monopolize God and rule the entire gourmet world. After hearing his brother's words, Ichiryu sighed. It seemed a battle with the Gourmet Corp was inevitable, but on Midora's turf, Ichiryu couldn't make a move. So he also issued a threat: the next time they met would be their death date.